fist. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun at me, got my with a tree.
Just about 8 miles inland from the warm waters of the Atlantic, we are inside Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. 26-yard line. From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. He'll go left side here and complete this one. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
18 Cardinal, Hawk 70, Hawk 60, Bison, 18, Pioneer. Panther 11, Panther 11.
He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
This is a great example of why it's so critical that on defense, everybody does their job. You got a free hit blitzer coming right at the quarterback, but because they don't contain him in the pocket, they allow him to escape, and it doesn't allow that blitz to get home.
70 range, 70 range.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one out wide to A-Chain. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Dragon 60. Mustang 19. Go.
Back to the air one more time. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
That's hard! And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
58 yards.
McMillan comes in motion. They go play action now. Here's Allen. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will score! James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It can be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This throw right side is caught by Hill. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
70, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
To the air now on 1st and 10. A ball deep for the end zone. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll send their tight end left. They'll run with a man who went to high school nearby, Miami Central. It's James Cook. Not much there, a yard or 2 down to the 48. Antonio Johnson there on the stop. To the air on 2nd down. Here's Allen. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. 3rd down and 9. From the gun, it's Allen. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Bills.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively. Because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
No! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Got it open downfield on the crossing route. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big-time play for the Dolphins. A gain of 66 yards.
At the 12-yard line.
79 Broncos. Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Go.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his third interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. Long, incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Let's go. Quick, quick. 19, Dragon 60.
He'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Throwing now. Allen here on first down. The forward Indy Lion, Chop Robinson, getting in there for the sack. Number 3 on the year for him.
Second down.
Allen from his own end zone. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and that's going to bring up third and real long. I used to have a coach then in these situations say, we're going to call a play, Mike, that in essence just adds yards to the punt. So it's third and a mile. Pick up as many as you can. If you pop one for the first down, great. But if not, you bring out the punt team, and however many yards you picked up on third down, you add it on top of the punt.
That's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
At their own 45-yard line.
18, tight. Cougar 19.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Taron Johnson. And this turned out to be a nice return as he is out of bounds at the 30-yard line. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Bills with the early advantage. And we're back to South Florida after this. We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. Tight end motioning left. Allen going to throw on first and 10. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Second and 10.
It's now second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
McMillan, the man in motion. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
38-yard line.
Third and a yard.
Yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Play action now, and here's Allen. Metcalf left side, he's got it. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
And the Bills, first down. A pickup of 2 yards. First down, Bills.
Throwing is Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. Finding room at midfield. And he will go all the way. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. What a pretty touchdown that was. Nothing looks nicer than a well-set-up screen, and that was executed to perfection.
Mike, the key to any successful screenplay is the timing between the offensive lineman getting out and where the running back is when he catches it. You'll see it here played out perfectly. He gets the escorts out in front of him, gets the key blocks he needs, all the way down for 6.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. A first carry here for Devon Achane. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. That stop made by Byron Young.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
And after that last incompletion, it's really the story of the game. This offense has had a really hard time sustaining drives that can lead to points. You can sense the frustration, not only on the sideline, but really in the entire stadium. They've got to get something going, especially early in these drives, so they can find themselves in scoring position and come away with some points.
They'll try it now with Achane. And he will have a Dolphins first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
That's good for a Dolphin.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better.
That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jacorian Bennett. And now he loses the football. So I think the Dolphins are going to be able to hold on. And indeed, they will keep possession.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll look to throw. Sending it deep for Waddle. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. 3rd down coming up.
And as the game goes on, these are the throws they got to find a way to connect with, those chunk plays. I like the idea of pushing it downfield, but the next time they get an opportunity, they've got to find a way to connect.
19, go!
third down. They'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. He's going to take a shot down the field. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. Big time play there for Buffalo. 65 yards. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal.
Brown 80!
Here's Cook. And he will score again. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. Now Bass to tack on the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bills move out to a commanding 28-0 first half lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one taken at the 7. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
Here we go, Cowboy 80. Panther 11.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Back to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. The Bills will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. On comes the punter now as he's standing right around his own goal line. To be returned from the other side of midfield.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Now Allen on 1st down. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. On 1st down, it's Allen. Metcalf makes the grab again. And he will have the first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20.
First down. A gain of 22 yards. And the Bills first down.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got it inside the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
That's another Bill.
That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. Allen going to throw again. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. DK Metcalf. Touchdowns Buffalo. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this guy.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Now return coming from the 7. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up second and 11. At the 20.
So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This fielded at about the 9. And their drive will begin at...